Hello guys, how you doing? I am here one more time with my son Thiago. We are recording this video in English because this is my strategy to teaching English.
Yeah?
He really loves English. He loves speaking different languages. I have recorded many videos with him. You can take a look at my channel. There is a video where I speak in 4 languages with my son. And as I said before, he doesn't speak those languages fluently as an adult because he's only 5 years old. So you need to understand that he's still learning. Come on, but he's 5 years old, and
Cute.
I consider that he is really smart because the way he learns is incredible. Sometimes I tell him a word, sometimes I tell him something in English that I consider is difficult according to his age, because as I said, he's only 5. But then another day we are talking about whatever, and he remembers that word, that vocabulary, and that's incredible. I think this is the best time to learn English. Since you are born, not only English, because if you are from a country where you speak English, like United States, England, New Zealand, etc., of course your native language is English. But this is about any language in the world. Some people are learning Spanish or another language, and they always say it's really difficult. And actually, it is really hard to learn more languages because languages are completely different one from another. Sometimes you think you understand, but you don't. You know what I mean? It's like music, for example. Many people say, I know that song. I heard that song in English, or I heard that song in Spanish, that song in French, etc. But those are not translations. Those are versions, because we need to interpret. There's no way you translate every single thing literally. That's a mistake. So I consider that learning English, in my case, in the case of Thiago,
Yeah?
doesn't have to be difficult. It depends, first of all, on the teacher. In Thiago's situation is good because I am a teacher. I am his teacher of Spanish in the school, but I also teach him
What school?
English at home. So we speak English every day. I know my English is not perfect because this is not my native language. But I do what I have to do, I speak every day. I keep improving every day. I always listen to music with Thiago. I always read books. I downloaded in my tablet some fairy tales, and I read those fairy tales with Thiago, and he loves them. And that's a really good way to keep learning, isn't it, Thiago?
Yeah?
What are you eating? What is that?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Do you like watermelon?
Yes, I do.
Watermelon is delicious, right?
Yeah?
Well, I always listen to music with Thiago. We sing in English. I read fairy tales for him, different stories. I talk to him about different topics. For example, I am here in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and whenever we go out, we are in the street, we're walking, we're going, no matter where, I always explain Thiago what we see. I tell him, hey, what is that? Can you see those buildings over there? Can you see those houses? What is the color of that car? What is the color of that house? And things like that. I keep speaking English all the time with Thiago. I don't teach him like he is in a class, in a classroom, and please sit down, open your book, and do things like that. That's something that we do in the school because it is necessary. But in my house, it's not like that. Oh, come on. Another slide. Do you want to say something?
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Thiago. Then got it. My video gaming all the time.
You play your video games all the time.
Yeah.
Where is your mom?
Downtown. Then don't care.
She's downtown.
Yeah.
You mean downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, and what are you doing?
I have a watermelon.
Oh, you're having watermelon. Yeah, that's good. That's good. There are more fruits on the table. Let me take a look here. We have some fruit. I am in the church now, and today here in the church we have a kind of dinner. This is not dinner exactly, okay? But we're going to have some fruits together. And they're here. I'm waiting for them to come here so we can have this moment, have a good time. Well, as I told you, learning English, Spanish, French, whatever, it needs to be funny, it needs to be interesting. And the most important thing is you need to have a motivation. Because if you don't have motivation to learn another language, you will never learn. You can try and try and try, and that is what happens to many people around the world when they try to learn another language because it's mandatory for them at college, school, etc. They don't learn because they consider it's really difficult. But you need to have the right motivation. Maybe you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or maybe your motivation is that you want to move to a different country and you need to speak the language, you know what I mean? Well, your motivation can be different. In my case, my motivation is curiosity and love for languages. I speak 7 languages. I don't speak all of them fluently. I make many mistakes, and that is normal, but I'm never ashamed of speaking English, speaking French. I don't care about that. No, I don't care about other people because I need to practice the language. I care about myself, and I know that I made mistakes. I know that I need to keep learning every day, and that's normal. That is the process.
Then watermelon on the trash can.
Yeah, you need to throw that in the trash can. Well, guys, this video was about that. You know, the way I learn English, the way Jack, my son, learns English. I am a teacher, and I always tell my students that they need to have a motivation, but they need to practice every single day. How can I say? You need to go step by step every day. You know, if you want to speak another language, it's going to be hard. In most of the cases, it's going to be hard. It's going to be complicated. But you need to go step by step every single day, and you will learn. Absolutely, I'm absolutely sure about that. I hope you like this video, this kind of videos. Please leave in the comments your opinion about this topic. Don't forget your thumbs up, because that's really important for me and important for this channel, so YouTube can recognize that this kind of video is really important for more people, and so YouTube can share my video with more people around the world. Well, I hope you like this video, guys. See you on next video. Bye bye.